Michael. She went home yesterday. I miss my little buddy. I ain't gotta worry about getting beat up tonight. What do you mean I'm lucky? Lucky for what? You ain't. Yeah, not today. She ain't gonna beat me up today. Maybe I get beat up in 2 weeks, but not today. I'm gonna try to get my routine try to get my routine back with her. Maybe once every 2 or 3. It was every 2 weeks, but she's such a handful. It might be at once every 3 weeks. So maybe once a month ought to be good to get beat up. Because I like to run the streets too much. Hey, Cookie. Hello, mate. Hello, governor. Wonder what we did. Child, I don't know. I'm so bored. I don't even know what to do with myself. My daughter worked night shift, and I ain't got no friends, so I need my YouTube friends. I ain't got no friends that's no phone friends. I need to get me some texting buddy or some phone buddies because this is really getting old. You knew I was saying like that. How you knew? How you knew? How you knew? Oh, I see. I see you do. Hot rodding around. What is hot rodding around? A hot rod is a child. Work was kind of annoying. I was annoyed upon arrival. So it just set the mood for the whole day. Once I'm annoyed off rip, I'm rude to everybody for the rest of the day. And they can't be rude to me, but they can't. It's best not to do me like that because they need me too much. You remember Cookie? No, they talked to me about the red ink today. And they kind of, sort of, in a roundabout way, meow, meow, was trying to blame me for it. And I had to get them off my neck quite quickly. This is not my MFing job. That's y'all job, not mine. Yes, I had to get them off my neck. Nope, they tried to find ways to get some. They're about to run out. They might run out tonight. You bad girl. Yeah, I think you're gonna run out tonight. So it's like, what y'all want me to do about it? Conjure up some red ink? Because there's nothing I can do about it. But they're gonna use some old stuff that they told me they didn't want to use ever again. So they're gonna have to use that because they ran out what they want. Oh well. I'm watching from my iPhone. So sit your least phone ass down somewhere. I don't care about your little raggedy ass iPhone. I'm Droid. You know what? I should have went live on my new phone. I still have not done nothing with my new phone. I got a brand new phone and still keep using my old one. Hey, J. Hey, JJ. Hey, Katie. Katie, what's the well for? Katie, you ain't in the Motel 6. Lana, you just say that you want to be 18. I never, no, ma'am. That would never roll off my lips. If I ever be Team Apple after I have made that statement, I need for y'all to remind me. And I need for y'all to dig in my ass too. If I ever go to Team Apple after I done made that statement, because no, I will not do Apple. I don't want Apple. Cause you're the apples. No, I don't like apples like that. Apples rotten. When they rotten and they touch other stuff, it just rotten everything else. So one bad apple spoils the bunch. Oh, you use iPhone. Why? What's so good about iPhone gaming versus Android gaming? They telling me I can get $300 off a $1,000 phone for a new one. Girl, I know that's right. What, Katie? Katie, I know you got a story for me. When the last time you been to Motel 6? Oh, my Android battery is bomb. I don't know what y'all be doing on y'all. Well, maybe because my phone don't ring. I don't know how to be on my phone. Maybe that's what it is. Android trash for gaming. Ew. How dare you speak on that? Nothing new happened. Unfortunately, maybe that's a good thing. See, this Cookie Monster is being realistic. The camera is a whole lot better. I guess on some phones. But Android good for other stuff. I need to get laid. Hey, Rayleigh. Oh, yeah, you need to get laid like right now. Katie says she needs some ding dong. As of now. Oh my goodness. So I know that's right. Katie, so you don't have a male friend that you can like go, hit up for a little, what they call them? I'm a hot on Tinder this weekend. You go hop on Tinder this weekend? Not Tinder. I say my Android outlasted Apple. That's right, Michael. Tell him, Michael. Android, those front screens. Katie, JJ say he on the road. Katie say she needs some ding dong. I have a lot of male friends and I have had a lot of benefits with them, but they're tired of you. Are you nympho? Are you one of the people that's got to have it when they're tired of you? I've never had did you say male friends with an S? With the S, and they are tired of you. So that means, wow, Katie, you must be like it all the time. Let's get into something. Katie, you must be wanting all the time, every time, for them to be tired of you. Girl, 2019 was a crazy year for me. Trust me. I'm so shocked and amazed. I lost count in 2009. I wish I was kidding. She got me swallowing hard and shit. Whoa. Let's just all come down here. Literally lost count. What was your count before you lost count? Let Katie express herself, Cookie. Shush. I like to hear Katie's stories. My life is boring, baby. I want to hear Katie's stories. Like per year. Yeah. Per year. Per year. What's your count per year? I am so intrigued. Does this make me sad? A sad person because I'm intrigued about somebody else's adventures. Let me go get my cup of wine, girl. You better. I'ma say around 50 to 60, which isn't that bad, I guess. Wait. 60 people or 60 times? 60 different people or 60 times doing it a year? Because I'm confused with the. Are we talking about body count or are we talking about just just humping itself? She say per year. So uh it depends on this answer whether that's a lot or not. And you say Tinder. So if you hopping on Tinder, you hopping just to hook up when you get on Tinder, right? I've never been able to do that. I don't knock people that do that, but I just never been able to do that. I never got enough nerve to like at least have to know you a little bit. Not I've never like, well, oh, you know what? I can go out and get me a little bit. It's like Katie said, COVID where 60 times with maybe a dozen people. Girl, I got a lot worse than COVID. Yes, she did. I do know. She told me already. COVID ain't nothing to what she got. She told me her stories. This is why I like to listen to Katie, because Katie is very hey, ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm finna butcher it, but I'm gonna try. Hey, folks, flaws and stuff. It's not folks, folks, folks. Can call you flaws and stuff. But hey, how are you? You gotta be confident that the stranger won't put you in the 9 o'clock news. My late 20s have been crazy. Looking back, I can't believe I'm almost 30. So, so Katie, you say 60 times with maybe a dozen people per year? A dozen people per year? So you did it roughly. Y'all know I can't how to count and shit. So it's like, if it's with a dozen people, 70 times, 12 times 6 is 72. So that means, hey, Shakira, Waka Waka Eve this time for Africa. So, hey, Success R. Oh, it's been a while, Success R. I haven't seen you in a while, child. Where you been? So, 12 times. So, you did it roughly 6 times with 12 people within the year. And you say that's not that much. So, what is a lot, Katie? What's the most damage you have done? Girl, I don't think Shakira. That's not much at all. So, okay, give me an amount that's rough that you feel it's a lot. Oh, welcome back, honey. Welcome back. What's the worst? Okay, the most damage I've done is be a mistress, but to be fair, I didn't know. That's not damage if you were mistress. It's just being the mistress to one person. I want to talk. I'm talking about what is the most, the most partners in 1 year that you've done. What we talking about today on this day? Oh, Shakira, I don't know if you want to engage in this conversation. His wife and kids found out. Ooh, but you didn't know, so I was there for it. You was there when they found out? Oh. Oh. Yeah, wait. How was you there? I was dumbfounded as them. Wait, what? What all y'all doing in the same room together? How did that happen? You gonna have to explain it to me. This how y'all managed to be in the same room. Did you say same house? I'm trying to understand how y'all was in the same house together and you didn't know you was a mistress. She didn't know you was the mistress and she was the wife. Y'all was in the same house. Oh, he thought they were away or something. I don't know. As soon as I found out those were his those were his kids and his wife, I left. I said, Lord, this deep, but you didn't know that's scary and dangerous. Glad you made it out safe. That's right, that's right. How you don't know they together. Hey, Londa. Thank you for thumbs up in live, Peaches. How are you today? You know what? That could have went real bad. You know, I appreciate that, Shakira. That could have went really, really bad if what if the wife was some kind of crazy, jealous psycho and the children came home? They came home and they didn't catch y'all with the dude, did they? They didn't catch y'all doing the dude, did they? I mean, you have to run out of there like indecent? I need to know the story. I'm nosy. I've heard crazier stories. Honestly, I'm glad I had it easy. I've heard stories about wives beating up mistresses. Because you know what? You know what I would do? For the simple, if I had a husband, I'm going to tell you if it was me. If I had a husband and him and the mistress was in my house, first of all, which she could be absolutely innocent. But I got to beat her ass just because you need to do your little research a little bit further before you step in somebody's house. And I don't know if you tell the truth or not, so you just gonna get an ass on the house at that moment. Cause I can always get him later, cause he can't just leave like you can. So I'm jumping dead on that ass, and I'm gonna get me a bat, and I'm beating somebody's ass. Somebody's stuff will be broke, legs, arms, whatever it got to be. But it make you think next time you go into another person's house that you need to look around, see some wedding photos or something that might catch your eye, to might or some flowers on the wall or something to make you think, no man didn't decorate this house. This got to be a woman living here. But then I'm gonna pop off on him. You know what I'm saying? You better run from me, baby, because if I catch you, I'm gonna light you up. Yolanda, thumbs up. I'm a so to you, girl. I've heard crazier stories. Honestly, I'm glad I had it easy. I will run from you. Or what if Katie was the psycho? Not judging, but it does happen. That's true. You're right. Katie could have been the absolute psycho. If I come home and found my boyfriend in bed with another woman, I'll jump in and show her how it's really done, how to take care. Ooh, Shakira, you look freaky. Trust me, I learned my lesson. Katie, you was innocent bystander, though. Katie, you was. But the innocent bystanders get messed up all the time. I was gonna say the F word, but I'm gonna just keep it a little peachy. But innocent bystanders really do get messed up and get caught up in the drama. You know what I'm saying? And then I sneak some arsenic in they drink. Little girl, you need to come in this live all the time, Shakira, because you crazy. You crazy, honey. You be thinking like me, just a little evil or something. I get evil every now and then, but in a good, fun way, not like a killer, crazy psycho. Let me tell you something. Everybody is crazy. Everybody has psycho in them. I don't care what nobody tell you. Everybody is a little psycho. Katie, that's okay. Yep, she just said the same thing that I did. Every single person. Just let the right situation occur. Some things you just can't hold back. You got to nut up. You have to. People could. My mama and father were psychos. I told you. Yes, you did. You did. I'm a little crazy, a little more than others, and my shit pop off a little faster than other people's. But I do try to control it a little bit more since I got a little bit older. I can't just go around trying to beat up, just nut up on everybody. So, Lana, I definitely agree with you. We don't know what that's right. That's all it takes is to be pushed to that point. And you go come out, you're like, oh my gosh. Sometimes you be so amazed at yourself. They caught me watching Lizzie McGuire on Disney Channel. Two whole salted ice cubes in my mouth. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Lizzie McGuire, that is so innocent. I know your parents they was very religious, right? Hey, Tawana. They was very religious. I remember you telling me they was very religious. My parents were fine, just had this strange uncle always breathing too hard down. Shakira is a trail. Oh my goodness. What you mean breathing people down people's neck? Will he just stand behind you and just be breathing this shit? Was he like low key perverted? I mean, why would you want to breathe down people's neck? That sounds crazy. We live in a small Christian house in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, girl. Just that creepy uncle. Girl, I was trying to see. Okay, y'all. I got a creepy uncle. Y'all want to hear this? I got a creepy uncle too. And I even hate to even tell this story, but this story is out there. I ain't never said that to nobody because I don't go around that uncle no more because I didn't like, it was so blatantly disgusting, but it was like, he said it like it was okay for him to say that. You know what I'm saying? It's fine for you to say that because I don't even know if I want to tell it. Oh, we are literally living in the swamp. I don't have any good child. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, my name is Londa. My name is Tolanda. Y'all want to hear the story? It creeped me out. Whoever want to hear the nasty, it was nasty. It's not nasty to where it's nasty and it's kind of, what you call it when you try to keep it in the family? What you call that? I forgot. I can't even think of it right now because I'm trying to think of. I'm thinking about how disgusting this story. But don't tell it. It isn't that bad. He kind of suggested something, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell you what it was. But he suggested something very inappropriate, and I was looking like. I was looking like, I know you ain't just say that to me. And it was done so, like it was okay. And it was like, it was not okay. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, it just shocked me. And it was so weird to me. I guess that's how he was trying to console me. You know, he was trying to console me, but he did it in a... he wasn't suggesting, but he was suggesting something along those lines. It was like I had just broke up with my boyfriend or whatever, and he knew, and I was kind of like hurting. And I was hurting for a very long time because that breakup was like very, very hard for me. And he kind of suggested some kind of consoling method that I I did not approve of. Some people console you with a hug or maybe take you out to dinner and talk to you or helping hand. But not that. Not that. Was this why? No. No. This was about 6 years ago. I was not young. I was not young, man. Was it 6 years ago? It was about 5 or 6. So I was quite grown up in my 30s, you know, good in my 30s. And then when he suggested that, I thought about a statement he made when I was about 21. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that statement. I didn't think anything of the statement then until he said that this time. I said, so he been low key looking this whole time. You are young now. No, I'm old. Y'all wouldn't believe I am old. Like, kind of old. But I was in my 30s when he did that. Well, you remember that statement. Yes. I remember that statement from when I was about 21, I would say. I had to be about 21. Either 20, 19. I was real young back then. And it was a statement he made. He was like, you know, because I was wearing a nice dress. No, nobody in the family know. The only person I know in the family now, but she's not a part of that family. That was my daddy's side of the family. My cousin is in here now, and I have never said anything to nobody about this. But I never told nobody on that side of the family nothing because it was like he said things, but he never did anything. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you look like you're. Girl, no. I am 44. I wish I was still in my 30s. I'm 44. I just turned 40. I've turned 44 in June. Yeah, but when I was 21, this is what he said to me one time. I don't mind saying this because I didn't know it was inappropriate until 6 years ago. I know Charlie sure don't. I was wearing a fitted dress and I had came over to the house and when I was over there with my cousins and he was like, that dress look nice on you. Like that. He's like, he was joking, like, oh, you look fine in that dress or something like that. I thought he was just chopping up the bobo, you know what I'm saying? Just saying that. I was like, oh, and I was like thank you. I was telling him thank you. And then later on, he said, I'm finna get ready to go home. Are you coming? I was like, no. I didn't think of it at the time. But that's inappropriate. Why would you point me out of everybody to am I coming? I'm going home. Are you coming? No. I am not, sir. And you know what I'm saying? I've never been alone with him. See, that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think of nothing at the time. I was like, I thought it was weird he said that, but I didn't think about it was inappropriate until, like I said, until he made the statement he made to me was worse than that. And I was like, what? He was being inappropriate then. Good thing I was never alone with him. You know what I'm saying? I've never been alone with him like that. Every time I was with him was playing cards or I'd have been in his house 4 o'clock in the morning, but my uncles and aunts was there, you know what I'm saying? And his significant other was there, but I've never been. Have I been to his house by myself? No, I haven't. I've never been to his house by myself. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I haven't because he even offered me to come stay with him before he said that other comment, and I turned him down. Something just, even though I needed a place to stay, I still didn't want to stay there. You know what I'm saying? He said, you stay here for a little while. It's a good thing I did not. Because, baby, that wouldn't have ended well. Because I would have fucked him up. Like for real. But okay, that's my uncle. Uncle would have been beat the fuck up. Yes, he would have. Or worse. Or worse. That would have been the wrong thing to do. But yeah, I got it. Yeah, he's very sus. Very sus. But I guess so. I wish he would have protected me from a lot of other things, but yeah. He protected me from that one, from that incident. So a lot of those incidents I didn't get so protected from. but it worked out I'm not gonna say it worked out for the best. It's over and done with, and it will always be embedded in my memories, but it's there. And it happened and it's gone. So where's Katie? I just took over her whole segment. We was talking about Katie in her is she gone? So Tawana, when you going back to Atlanta? Now I'm jumping in somebody else's business. Oh, y'all, I'm going on vacation next weekend. I don't know where to go. I want to go somewhere, but I don't know where to go. I want to go somewhere different. I don't want to go to the same spot. I want to hop on a plane that doesn't require me to show my COVID results. I just want to go. I like that Katie girl. She getting her supply. Ain't no telling what Katie doing. That darn Katie is a mess. Katie be getting herself in some pickles, trying to get that pickle. Probably after your date. Tawana, you bad girl. Your date. Sounds like you got a date with somebody else, but you did after you go out on your date. You with somebody else, so you going back to Atlanta. Tawana. I guess go ahead and play them before they play you, baby. Ty. I think all airports are asking for proof. That means I gotta take a COVID test result. I mean, how recent does it have to be? You should come take a trip to Arizona. I've never been to Arizona, but what would I do in Arizona? I was thinking about going to Vegas. I was going to go to Vegas. I even was going to go to Colorado domestic. No. Oh, long as it's domestic, you don't have to have no COVID results. What's in Arizona? Y'all got to give me some tips. What's there? What I need to be intrigued to where I'm like, oh, I need to go there and look. There's the canyon nearby. It's warm here. I like the heat. I love the heat. I ain't with that cold stuff. I did say I wanted to see the Grand Canyon. I did say that, but what else you got? What else you got? I'm gonna try to stay down there at least 4 or 5 days. Wherever I'm going, I'll be going at least to stay in that spot. Not counting the travel days, but to stay in that one spot at least 4 to 5 days. Do a girls trip. Honey, the only problem about a girls trip is you gotta have girls. You got to have friends for a girls trip. Girl, soon as it get 60, Haitian. Oh, he's not one of those annoying Haitians, is he? Because some of them could be very annoying. And, some of them could be very forward. Very, tenacious. Tenacious and forward. Do you like him? So you already know what I'm talking about. You already know where I'm coming from. Because I had a couple Haitians, come in off my Facebook. And they just FaceTiming me. As soon as I accept their friend request, they want to FaceTime me. I'm like, I don't do that. I don't know you, so I'm not FaceTiming you. And they'll call over and over. Well, that not just Haitians does that kind of stuff. Americans and everybody else do the shit too. Ain't no matter they black, white, green, purple. They do that too. Maybe I need to start. You blocked them too. Sometimes you gotta block them. Unfortunately, they deserve to be blocked. I didn't unblocked a lot of people or ignored them. Put them on ignore. So all their messages go somewhere else and I don't never see them. Blocking means unfriending. I mean, they don't do nothing that bad to be unfriended. I just don't want to see none of your stuff. I don't want to hear none of your messages or anything like that. Seen one in Walmart, got his number. He called so much I wanted to scream. Okay. I seen one. I think he was Haitian. Is he was Haitian or Jamaican? That's not the same thing. That's not the same. Haitian and Jamaican is not the same thing, right? Excuse my ignorance towards which is which. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just I'm ignorant to the fact. What do you think about R. Kelly verdict? They say he was guilty, right? It was a guy met. He was in the military, and I think they are different. I think he didn't like. I think he was kind of. Well, this is what I think about that, Peaches. This is might be I know a lot has came out, and I haven't been following. This is a very unpopular opinion of mine. I know y'all probably be like, y'all don't unsubscribe, okay? When I say this. But this is just my opinion on that. Have they found out something recently? Like last 5 years or so? You know what I'm saying? Have they found out something last 10 years? Even the last 10 years. I wasn't following it. Do you remember them talking about him back in the day? Oh, they found out something recently. Okay. If they found out something recently, then lock that motherfucker up. See, now, when they was talking about him back in the day, that stuff that happened 35 years ago, y'all knew then. Y'all knew then. And y'all didn't do anything. So, y'all didn't leave that man alone about that kind of stuff. But if it's something that just happened not too long ago, maybe 5 years ago, lock him up. You know what I'm saying? Lock him up. I don't know what happened. Y'all gonna have to tell me what's going on because I'm behind. I do not watch the news. I do not watch TV. Girl, just because he did a long time ago don't mean he's innocent. I didn't say that he was innocent. I didn't say that he was innocent. I said y'all they let it go then. Why are you trying to get him for something that you let go then? That's all I'm trying to say. I didn't say he was innocent. He's guilty by all means. But if you let him go then, y'all knew he was like that when he married a 15-year-old. But y'all let that shit slide. See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody do nothing to him. So y'all already knew about his stuff. Knew about him pissing on people. Y'all knew about all of that. Y'all let him go. So y'all need to let that go. But the recent stuff, absolutely not. I feel like there's more to the story. Did you watch the series? It's so sad for the women and men. It's insane. No, I did not watch the series. I'm gonna have to watch the series before I go to that's a shame. That's a shame. Why would you even want somebody that's 15 years old and to marry them more or less? I mean, that's really stopping somebody from trying to get a 15-year-old. Just stopping her from having a childhood. Marrying somebody at 15. And you're 30, sir. 30. Her daddy. Because they stupid to not get him before. Right. That's what I'm trying to say, Shakira. They let him go before and they knew these things already. So that's what I'm like. Y'all knew. Y'all knew. Now y'all want to backtrack and get him for the old and the new. Yeah, but she just got caught up in some bad circumstances. Poor thing. He was tripping. He had to have been on some kind of crack. Some people are just sick, Peaches. Just sick. And he is sick. Because they stupid not to get him. Yeah. what my thing is, her parents had to co-sign on that. So people will do anything for money. You know, they do all these things because this man is rich, because they think they could get somewhere. They think they could get some kind of, it wasn't no clout back then, but that's exactly what they were doing. So since this man was in the limelight, rich, and oh, we can get paid from this, we're gonna sell our daughter to this pervert. You know, he wants her, and he's the it dude right now. Aaliyah's albums were released recently on Spotify or something. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad too. I like Aaliyah's music. I've been had home my playlist. Peaches, he was done wrong and did the same horrible things that was done. See, that happens a lot. When you're abused, you become the abuser. And I've heard a lot of stories, and I have witnessed a lot in that case. The parents just chilling at home while Leah was out and about. I know. So that you can't really. I I could kind of contest to the abuser being the abusee being the abuser, because sometimes you have to catch yourself, because you know sometimes you get done wrong for so long. Hey, you better run in a household. You catch yourself. You know, I didn't have the best relationship with my parents, so it was rocky and it was bad at times, and I, you know, did not catch myself because I used to treat others like that. I had to catch myself because I was becoming the same bully that I hated, that I despised, and I found myself doing some of those same things for my, it's like, for my pleasure, if I would say. It's not, but then I was like, but I snapped out of it. I was like, why are you enjoying this way too much? This is not good. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, I had to stop that. I found myself being very, very, very mean, because I was a product of my environment. R. Kelly go get the prison the prison's treatment. Oh well. Oh well. He should have learned this to stop while he was ahead. But he kept getting away with it, and people kept letting him, and he kept having people co-sign it. He kept having helpers. He kept having all that. So he was like, it was okay. He felt it was okay for him to do these things because people was helping him. You know what I'm saying? It was peace. I heard about the people that's involved. I haven't seen the series. Like he pissed on the people. Yes, he is. Well, oh well. All I got to say is oh well. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I still listen to his music, the old stuff. I still listen to it because I know it's, y'all say it's attached to the person, but that music still be bumping. But he's a shitty person. That music is still hitting. Where are the people that was helping him gonna get? That's what I'm talking about. If he go down, they need to go down too. Everybody need to go down. Every single person, everybody need to go down. But I guess if he tell on them and give names and stuff like that, I guess he'll be considered a snitch. Some people don't like to be considered a snitch, but they need to go to jail too. Everybody needs to be punished for that. And that's sad. The victims. It's very, very sad. That's a shame. When you have people with you and you want the only person going down, right? I think he is, because he is going, no, he is going down, and they are free, and they was right along with him. He is. He gonna sing that. He gonna sing. If they don't been if they don't been and got him in prison, they might hush him up somehow. You think they wanted to shut Aaliyah up? But that was out in the open. Aaliyah's thing was out in the open, so it wasn't really nothing to shut up. So you're trying to say he was an awesome musician, his lyrics was fire, but he was a monster. You're right. Someone's created that monster. That's sad. Right. You know what they say, the devil's best skill is, they do say that. They do say that. And music is brainwashing too. It's very brainwashing. And radio stations brainwash you with music, so the music can brainwash you. You ever heard a song on the radio, be like, I do not like this song. But they sit there and they play that song every hour on the hour over and over, and then you find yourself singing that song knowing damn well you don't like that song. Can't stand that song. you have just been brainwashed to like that song, and you hate it. That changed your mind already unconsciously, and you just watch that shit and just wash you all up. And now you singing that song every time it come on, and you could not stand that song. Now it's in your playlist, and you don't even know why. Like, wait a minute, I don't like this song. Why I got this? What? Why? Brainwashed. I'm missing some of these. He was awesome. No, I'm missing. I got to read back up on the comments. Exactly what Shakira, yes. I meant like Aaliyah maybe knew about the trafficking. How they brainwash you. I still don't get it. Yes, but we listen to it anyway. Something to think about, right? Right. Right. It's like you ain't got no choice but to listen to it. You just don't know. What I'm trying to get to is, you don't know how you're being brainwashed in other ways. I don't know. I don't know if Aaliyah knew about the trafficking. She probably did. I never thought about it like that, Peaches. I hope that no one would think to do something on purpose to Aaliyah. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, no, not a yada, yada. Somebody did a yada, yada, yada on me, and I didn't like that very much. But yeah. They possibly. But why did they get her so late in a game, though? She was like 15. She died when she was 20, 21? Or was it 20? You think it would have been hushed her up after things went sour? You know what I'm saying? I mean, once they separated from each other, they was no longer married, so they could have been hushed her up. But I heard other ridiculous conspiracy theories with that one. It's not really ridiculous, because people are capable of anything. But some people say she was sacrificed for other musicians, for other musicians. I don't know. I don't want to go get into that kind of crap, because that's like voodoo kind of crap to me. Maybe as she grew up, she got more mature and realized more and wanted to speak. That could be possible. That could be possible. Just like they said, remember y'all ain't never heard of what they say, that they say that, yeah, They say that Beyonce and Jay-Z was a part of that. Because they didn't want Aaliyah to be bigger than Beyonce. They wanted Beyonce to have the road to no competition or whatever. I've heard that many times. I'm always in chats. I just don't never say nothing, but I'm always in there being nosy. People arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like something, the Illuminati crap. They sacrificed her for fame. I said that too, but kind of, so you do know what I'm talking about. See? Anything is possible. Damn, I heard the conspiracy that Houston died on Grammy night, so she was a sacrifice to Beyonce's baby or some oh God. You know what Leah was? She was naturally, she was just a natural at everything. The dancing, she was an entertainer. She could sing, beautiful actress. She was gonna blow up so much. So fast. You know what I'm saying? She was gonna be top tier if they would allow, if she would have lived. She would have been it. She'd been like the next Halle Berry or whatever. Even though I don't think Halle Berry is a very good actress. Some of the stuff she do was okay, but how she all blowed up and stuff. Maybe I need to give a better example than Halle Berry. If there was a Illuminati running this world, they are not going to be going around killing singers. They will be looking to make as much money as possible. I thought about that too, but if you're a part of a cult requires sacrifices. So if Illuminati is a cult, I'm just talking, but it's true. If Illuminati is so-called a cult, you got to have some sacrifices. I know they're about the coin. I honestly felt like Aaliyah knew too much. She probably did. Peaches. She probably did. No, I never heard of 27 Club. What's that about? Somebody wanted to silence her. You probably right. Because it's strange. It's just strange. And they took people down with her. Just because they want to silence her. You gonna take other people down with you too? Other people down with it too? That's just evil. So what did them other people do that was on that plane? What did they do? Just casualties, I guess. Whew, that's a bad deal to be the wrong place at the wrong time. I hope that wasn't the case. I just hope that was just an accident or whatever. Because who goes onto a weighted plane, overweighted plane? You got to know your plane is overweighted. So many singers that died. Hey, Cookie. So many singers that died at 27 years old, like Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, Kurt. Really? I never really thought about that. So you're trying to say by the time they get 27, they need to go? Depends on who you are. Didn't they call themselves dying of overdose and stuff? How convenient, everybody dying of an overdose. Collateral damage. That's what I was trying to think of. And they say these celebrities want to speak out, and that's when they want to kill them and pretend it's drugs. I can go for that. Because drugs is easy to pin on somebody. All you got to do is be a recreational user, and as long as they find something in your system, you're done. Oh, we used to see him snorting a line or two every now and then, so that's possible. They could have died of drugs. It's easy to pin drugs on somebody. Drugs had to be shown in her face all the time. Yes, yes. But drugs is an easy cop out, unfortunately. All it takes to get a hold to the wrong thing and done data. It's over. Now it's something wrong with you. Now you got problems. Now they think you're a user. I say I've even heard people think they're mind control and it wears off around age 27. That's why so many celebrities have breakdowns or die at the age like I was just gonna say, didn't Britney don't they got her some kind of it's heaven she just had a breakdown? I'm sorry, Jay-Z can't sing rap. To me, girl, I can't stand Jay-Z music. I'd be like, why? Every time I hear him on something, I'd be like, why? And now his wife trying to rap too. Ma'am, you can't rap either. Your husband can't rap, and neither can you. And she done changed her music style so much. I've been stopped liking her and her music. I stopped liking her around now when she first came out with her solo album. I liked that first solo album. I liked it, that one. But then I seen the fakeness. I just couldn't get over the fakeness I saw. And I just was like, I don't think I like her very much. She did. That woman don't know me from Adam. But it was just something about her that I just couldn't roll with. So I stopped listening to her stuff. And then she just started changing. You can see the country coming out of the hood coming out of her. And now she want to rap too. With that raspy voice. Honey, you can't rap. You can sing when you put your soul in it. But the stuff that you doing now, I would say the past 5-6 years, that stuff has been trash. It has been absolute garbage. All of them weird men she was probably hanging with adult parties. You talking about Aaliyah? Or Britney? Who we talking about now? She hanging with people at adult parties. Jay-Z got that bloodline. What you mean bloodline? I don't get what you're trying to say. Oh damn, watch out sis, the beehive gonna girl, I don't care about them damn beehive. I do not care. That's one thing I don't care about is what people think about me. No, no, no. I'll be saying what I got to say, whether they like it or not. It's just my opinion. How you gonna come at me for my opinion? Because it's different from yours. These are my thoughts. I remember I was on a thread, and they was in there arguing, and they was talking about Sierra versus Beyonce, and I said I didn't like Beyonce. Ooh, child. Some person got in my inbox and they laid me the fuck out. Do you hear me? I was laughing. I said, are you really jumping on me about somebody that you don't know and I don't know and don't care nothing about you? Don't care nothing about you. All you are is a dollar sign to them and you're all over me. I said, oh, that makes sense. Okay. You keep going off, okay? Oh, damn, what? Yeah, Leah, Beyonce could retire now and she'd be fine. She would be fine. Beyonce done built the good brand off y'all. Off whoever like her. Right now, she got everybody so into her. It doesn't matter what she does, how she sounds. She can get on the track and go bloop, 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 bloop. And she got her fan base is so hard and rides so hard for her. It doesn't matter what she do. They gonna like it. Brainwashed. Another example of brainwashed. Y'all hear Cleo's new song? It's fire. Who is Cleo? I need more subs, Cookie. Why you say I need more subs? Because I don't because I don't mind speaking my mind. I sure will. I know you a fan, Tawana. But I'm still your friend. For now, Tawana. How you know, girl? The way you talking about Beyonce is how I feel about Drake. His music is trash, but people eat it up, and I think they crazy. I think Drake music is trash too. No, we're gonna bring in more subs now. You bring them. Do you know Chloe from Chloe X Halle? Drake is trash. Tawana is trash. He I don't like the way he sound. I don't like the way Jay-Z sound either. I don't like the way Jay-Z, the way they try to sing is like, he's okay. I'm gonna take some things back about Drake. Some of his stuff is okay, but some of that shit is trash. I'm gonna say majority of it is trash. He about a 80-20. Am I wired up tonight? No. He metaphorically raps, hits a different part of the brain. Lil Wayne does too. I like Lil Wayne metaphorically rapping. Now Lil Wayne got them verses, what they call bars. But I like the way Lil Wayne do it, but not so much Drake. Drake don't give a damn about his music. He throws some random lyrics and some tired recycled track and throws it. Thank you, Shakira. Tell Tawana one more time. I'm tired of the trash on the radio. They keep replaying that Money Bag Yo song over and over. Which one? I just looked at my wrist and got time today. They showed too. It's called brainwashing. I told you. Some songs are okay, but I'm not against them. I don't like me don't like Dre that much. It's he okay. 20% of his music is okay. And the radio is trash. It is absolute trash. That's why I don't listen to the radio. I pick and choose the stuff off of it. And I turn my radio off. My daughter be like, "You ain't never heard this song before?" No, I don't listen to the radio. That music is ill. I don't listen to those rap radio stations anymore. No, I listen to my 80s, my 90s, my 2000s. I'm trying to listen to me some TLC and some Cut Close. That's my stuff. I even listen to like stuff like I even listen to rock songs. 30 Seconds to Mars. I listen to them. But that rap stuff, I ain't with that. Yeah, my playlist is so diverse, it'll scare you. Lotto got me on one song. Huh? What song is that? And who is Lotto? What? Money Bag Yo needs to go. I know that's right. The Keisha song about he saying he didn't name his little Keisha. Okay. When I first heard that song, I was like, so he talking about alcohol? Really? He'll call it Keisha? What do you use for your music? My daughter does listen to it. You're absolutely right. I use Pandora. Oh, you use Amazon? Amazon got music? I didn't know. I just learned something new. I didn't know Amazon had music. Damn, Amazon. Y'all remember Amazon used to just sell books? And that's it. Amazon has really evolved big time. See, my Pandora is not like that. My Pandora is I can skip as many songs. I got my phone jailbroke, so my account I don't have to worry about. I worry about very few ads, and I can skip as many songs as I want, and I can download all the songs off there. Cause I got me my Android phone is jailbroken. You can't do iPhone like that. And I can still update my Android phone with it being jailbroken. I gotta convert. I've been using Spotify and I hate it. Oh, you better convert. Thinking about going to school. Going to school for what? Amazon is starting off at $20 an hour. Must be for certain things, because my daughter work at Amazon. Unless she lying to me about how much she make. Ain't like I'm looking at her paycheck or whatever. But my daughter work at Amazon. A business degree. Okay. And getting a degree from a community college. All right. I'm kind of high. I'm feeling spontaneous. Oh, God damn. But what about when you come off that high? Don't sign up for nothing. Lift it. Make sure that you're totally in the know before you go to sign up for something. Then you're going to be committed to that. Spotify don't let you pick an individual song to listen to. It just takes... What? I can listen to my individual songs. I download all my songs. If it's a song I like and I hit like, it asks me, would you like to download this song to your phone? Sure. So I don't really have to listen to Pandora. I just listen to Pandora to find me some new music to add to my playlist to my phone. So I always got it. Whether I have Pandora or not, it's in my phone. This is a good high. Usually I'm paranoid, but I'm feeling enlightened and powerful. You go, girl. Oh, I love my 2000 music too. My 90s, the early 2000s. Yes, it has to be the early 2000s. Because anything like anything past 2010 is a hit or miss with me. Yes, you could even put music in the playlist in the order you want. Yep. Shawty, a melody in my dream got me feeling like, what are you singing, Katie? Katie done been puffing. Nan every day. Are we singing? You don't know that song? Hell no. I do not know that song. How old are you, Katie? Like my iPod stuck on replay. I know that's right. Oh, puff gang. That's what Katie is. All by herself. I have no idea what that song is. Y'all in y'all 20s and 30s. What is the song? What is the song called? I feel so bad because I don't know what you saying. When you was singing, I was like, and I'm reading, I'm like, that's completely going over my head. It's a 2000. It's called Replay. The song is called Replay. Unfortunately, I have not played it the first time, so I don't know what the replay is. And I feel so, and it's a 2000 song, and I still don't know what it is. And then she said, Bob. Only bop I know. What is a bop now? A bop is, what does that mean? Something you could bop your head to? How about I'm a Barbie girl? Everybody knows that song. Imagination. I don't know imagination. Life is just a creation. Katie, what you smoking on, honey? Are these songs? Don't you say it's fantastic? Did you say something about being plastic? I don't know the lyrics to that song at all. Thank you, James. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. What's yeah? What's that? Y'all got me so lost. I feel like I'm about 60 years old because I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm lost. I want to sing too. I Oh no, Katie, not just hiding typing stuff, girl. You don't know the stupid Barbie song. No, I know that song. I just don't know the lyrics. Latricia. That came out of nowhere. But it's so funny. I'm sorry, cousin, but that was funny. What kind of weed you be getting? Our Londa don't. Our loud don't do that to us. Londa, tell us a quote from your favorite song and we'll guess it. I know that's right, child. I'm still laughing. The quote from my favorite song, I listen to way too much crazy stuff. I listen to rock bands and country music and pop. I listen to everything. Say we have people sleeping with their roommates husband and now with the pastors. I'm dead. Girl, it's wild up in here. I don't have a lot of subs, but when they do come in, they got some stories. Tawana got silent. Tawana, where you went, cousin? You're not gonna answer the question? Whatever happened with that? Are you? Ooh, the girl said she done with fun size. He's still. Oh my goodness. So, how did you get rid of him, Tawana? Now we on you. How's a pastor like? Oh Lord, have mercy. Her pastor was a stalker. That's why Tawana, explain yourself. Yeah, Tawana is my cousin, not YouTube cousin or like that. She is actually my cousin. He's still contacting you. Oh Lord, have mercy. No. Oh, I thought he left you alone. Do he still ride by your house? She said she left fun size alone, Latricia. So she done moved on to bigger and better things. He still rides by your house. That's a shame. Them pastors will be wild. They have all that pent up sexual energy they need to release. But he's married, Shakira. Latricia, I'm done. Latricia is a mess. That's one thing. Latricia gonna go. She gonna ask some questions now. Latricia don't care how it come out. She gonna ask. He's blocked, but my phone shows me the calls and messages. I already know how that go. I done blocked somebody. They done called me so much from the phone calls. They'll go on a text app and get a bogus number and call me from there so I can answer the phone. Pastors, I have not met a fresh pastor yet, because I don't go around the church crowd that much because I guess I'm a heathen or whatever. But I haven't met a fresh pastor. I haven't met a fresh deacon, but not a fresh pastor. And if he was being fresh, it went over my head completely. Pastors have the same vibe of those crazy, creepy uncles we talking about. Let me think about how creepy I'll have a pastor. But I have had a deacon be super creepy to me. Called the popo on a demon pastor. Yes. This. If you can't trust the person you're supposed to be confiding in and supposed to be doing the Lord's work, I mean, who can you trust? You don't entertain that man. I'm glad you don't, because any entertainment, even if it's answering a phone call, telling him to go to hell or text, even telling him not to contact you no more, they feel some contact is better than no contact. And so they feel that they need to keep pursuing it, because if I got her to cuss me out, I might get her to talk something else to me. Oh, not the bone. Bonk said call the damn police. I know that's right. Sometimes you got to call the police to get them off you. Have I ever called the police? I had this. You're supposed to be his wife. Them churches just scams. Shakira, you are absolutely correct. I do believe that. You supposed to be his wife. Tawana, you must have put something on that man now. You must have put something on him. He said he's going to wait till I get myself together. Like what? Like you need to get yourself together. You just don't want him. That's kind of arrogant to be like, oh, I'm gonna wait till you get yourself together. It's like basically saying I'm gonna wait until you want me. If I don't want you now, I'm not gonna want you later. You know, you're whole blocked. I don't want nothing to do with you, or embarrass him in front of his wife. I bet he'll leave her alone then. I bet he will. Not Cooterrow. I haven't heard nobody call Cooterrow. I call it Cooterrow in many, many, many years. He said, I'll see that sooner or later that he's for me. Well, he's gonna have to keep on wasting his gas and keep on wasting his time and energy. He left me a message saying he can prove his divorce. Like you care about a divorce. You don't care if he prove it or not. You just don't want him, period. He could have been divorced 5 years ago. If you don't want him, you don't want him. And what that's gonna do? Get the police called on him. That's probably what he needs, so he can leave you alone. Call the popo. Well, people ride, as long as he can ride by your house all he wants, as long as he don't stop. Kudrow is Walt's wife, Londa. Ah, wait. Huh? Really? I thought her name was Cynthia. Sin something. I thought her name was Sin something. He said he'll put me in charge of school and give me any salary I desire. But isn't that what you got with him for in the first place? For come up? Tell him you already together and that's why you're not talking to him. Exactly. But isn't that what attracted you to him anyway? You wasn't really physically attracted to this man, was you? You just saw something that maybe you could get a head on or whatever, and you entertained it until you realized that it's just not worth it, so you had to let it go. Everyone calls. Oh, why they call her that? Londa, Cindy did a Kudrow dance to make Cole walk back. Oh, I did not see that. I watch Walt every now and then. When y'all tell me, hey Lala, when y'all tell me that something is going on, then I watch him. I went to a couple of his lives. But to be honest, he became obsessed. I see. Tawana, what you can't be doing good stuff to that man if you know you don't really like him like that. You can't be doing that kind of extra stuff. Tell him you like them Catholic priests, not the pastor. He's not. Them Catholic priests don't they like little boys? I ain't trying to be funny, but don't they like little boys? Monster, you're crazy. Yeah, put a camera in a hat and go visit him. Nice to meet you too, Lala. Where are you from, Lala? She said a camera in the hat. I don't know that language. Is that... I did, Shakira. I did say that. The little altar boys. And guess what they do? The little from Japan. I can't hardly see that writing. I guess I could have figured that out if I would have looked at that writing. Welcome from Japan. I think this is the first time I had somebody in from Japan. I had from the Philippines, India, Turkey, Canada. That's my first person from Japan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do he still give you money, Tawana? There's no way that she could be accepting money from him, because he would be worse than that if she was getting money from him. He would be coming up to her door. Oh, she mad with you now, Latricia. Us Americans try to be as good as Japan. We can no ma'am. We can never top Japan. Japan is always ahead of us, at least 10 years. I'm not good at English. That's why I participate in live broadcasts and learn English. That's a good idea. Good idea, Lala. I don't accept it. Oh, so he tried to give you money. Oh, I just can't believe he's still at it to that extent. To where he want to give you money. Good, tell him to Cash App you. No contact with the Cash App. Lala, you're doing good in English. Yeah, she is doing pretty good. He sent a message saying I can have anything I want for my birthday. Anything? You should have asked him to give you $5,000 and see if he would have gave you that. You should have just tried him and see. But then that would have caused more problems. It's best to say no. Worldwide Crypto, how are you? Isn't it gonna like I had Worldwide Crypto in here before. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's like I remember that name. Or maybe it was somebody else with the word crypto. It's been since December and he's trying to get me. It's easy to feel hopeful on a beautiful day like today, but there will be a dark. What are you talking about, Katie? Say what you want for your birthday. Is a restraining order. That was funny. That was funny. Oh, good on this end. That's good to hear. Katie Wade to dampen the mood. I don't know what Katie talking about. First time here, sweetie. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Damn, Katie, we got deep. True. Arigato. Arigato. That is, don't tell me what that means. I know it. My daughter say that all the time. Arigato. And she go, ikinaki. I can't say her. Ikinakimasu. Ikinakamas. I don't know what that, but arigato means nice to meet you. Is that nice to meet you? What makes life valuable is it doesn't last. Katie. What makes it precious that it ends. Oh, Katie. Katie just done went this way. We this way. Katie done went that way. Oh, so was I correct, Cookie? Was I correct? Shakira, I've been told, get one. I have. Do you know in Japanese, Shakira? And ikinakimasu is thank you for the food. Something has to do with thank you for the. Is that thank you for the food? I have no idea. We have to be greater than what we suffer, Londa. Katie boo, what subject we on now? Cause I'm kind of lost. I agree with what you're saying. Just arigato. You don't know it. That's all you know. La is thank you. Arigato is thank you. Okay. What is when they get ready to eat, before they eat, is it thank you for the food? I can't say, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Ikirakimasu or something like that. Ikirakimasu. It's gotta be like thank you for the food or some kind of, it's got something to do with eating. I know that. Say he is stalking you, Tawana. My wish for everyone is to become Hope. Hope need that. Girl, you've been smoking some real good stuff. I thought arigato was how are you? Girl, Shakira. I thought arigato was like something like that along that line too. I didn't know that was thank you. I did not. And I think my daughter did say that was thank you. I am back. What did I miss? I'm frying chicken wings. Girl, let me get a couple of them chicken wings. You cooking whole wings or party wings? Either way it go, I need me a little bit of that. It says, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Make yours count for something. What you cooking with the chicken wings? You cooking late. What time? What time is it? I can't eat this late for nothing. Well, I can't eat this late. I just don't eat this late. My friend used to feed me this late. And I saw myself every day or every other day gaining about a half a pound. And I was like, you know what? This got to stop. All this eating late. My body just wasn't used to it. Fight for what matters to you no matter what. Because even if you fall short, what better way is there to live? How am I dingy? What was I dingy about? I'm trying to see where I messed up and was dingy at. I haven't been paying attention, but I don't feel like he's still stalking me. Maybe if you pay attention a little bit. No, ma'am. Not 10 times. I do another 2 times spicy, but I will not. I repeat, will not do no 10 times spicy. I won't even do the 3 times spicy. I'm not doing a volcano. I'm not doing the 3 times spicy. Well, I might do the volcano, but I'm not doing them 2 times spicy. Is enough. Those things feel like your whole inside's burning. Okay, not me. Okay. Party wings, girl, yes. I need about 4 of them and I'd be satisfied. Girl, we need to get Katie to a TED talk or something. I don't know what be up with Katie, but Katie be on them trees. And Katie be yeah. Katie be on some other stuff. Sometimes you can get Katie to talking, and you can get a lot of stuff out of Katie when she on the trees. One Katie's first worldwide crypto. What sauce you like on your wings? If she is cooking them regular fried, I don't want no sauce on them. To be honest, just hot sauce. I don't like my chicken wings tampered with that much. If they fried naked, yes, I like some buffalo sauce or some kind of dry rub on them, maybe, but or some garlic parmesan. Now that is delicious. I love me some garlic parmesan wings. I think somebody can lure me in a cave with some garlic parmesan wings, as long as they're the good ones. I was finna say, so I had a story to tell, but I can't remember what the story is about. Damn, I done forgot. It was a good one too. I really had a story to tell. I like cinnamon. What did you? Is that what? Semen. What's that, Tawana? That doesn't sound all that tasty. Wingstop has okay ones. I tried the Wingstop thigh shop, and I had the garlic parmesan thighs. It was crunchy and everything, but it just wasn't. They just weren't it. They just wasn't hitting like I wanted them to hit. I'm looking for it to be like, Oh, no, it wasn't. I don't think it was about my uncle. No, I don't think it was about him. Might have been about. It might have been about another uncle, not that one. Maybe about another uncle. But I can't think of what it was. I don't like Wingstop that much. Maybe I haven't gone to the right ones, but I done tried 2 Wingstops, and they kind of lackluster. It was very underwhelming, and I was like, why do people like this place again? People was raving about their fries. I didn't see nothing so good about them fries. They raving about the wings. I'm like, then they was talking about how the corn is, and I was like, none of this stuff is floating my boat. I know I was gonna tell a story, but I forgot what I was finna say. It'll come to me in a minute. Y'all just keep talking. It'll come to me in a minute, because it was a story I had to tell. it probably had something to do with a family member, but, or was it when she was talking about the pastor? Oh, I got it. Okay. She was talking pretzel days. No, no pretzel days. No, stop it, Tawana. That was funny. Oh, I did want to tell y'all, since y'all was talking about somewhat authority figures being after you or whatever. Okay, I had a supervisor. I was on this dating app one time, and this guy, when you remember, is such a good feeling. I remember. I got it now. I was on this dating app one time because I was just trying to try my luck because I'm always striking out with locals. Okay, so I figured, like, let's go on a dating app. So can I broaden my horizon? And that's what they call it, broaden your horizon. So this guy said he was from Daytona, I think he said he was from Daytona or something like that. And he was after me and he kept coming in my inbox, blah, blah, blah. I talked to him a little bit. I liked because he was 6'2", but I didn't like his face that much. And he wasn't fat or anything or out of shape. He was okay built, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, maybe I could talk to him and maybe I could learn to like him because I don't think he all that cute, but he do got a nice little smile on him or whatever. So I talk to him every now and then in the messages. And so what happened was we ended up getting a new supervisor. The coincidence was just crazy. And it was him. So I didn't recognize him at first because I really wasn't looking at his pictures like that because I didn't like some of his facial features. So I wasn't really studying his face that much. So when he noticed, he recognized me immediately. But I noticed when I first met him, he came to my machine and he was like, nice to meet you or whatever. He was like, don't I know you from somewhere or something like that? And I was like, no. Like, I was like, I don't know you, sir. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm pretty sure I think I seen you. I said, I ain't never met you a day before in my life. Like that. He was like, I'm pretty sure I seen you somewhere. So that progressed. Then this is what he did. He came to me. He took my phone. I was at my thing. He took my phone, and I had it. It was unlocked at the time because I was playing some kind of game on it. And he took my phone, put his phone number in my phone, and called his phone. This is my supervisor now, and call his, and not he got my number. So he was texting me every now and then. What time you come? He was texting me work related stuff at first, and then after the work related stuff, he'll ease in little stuff like, what kind of flowers do you like? What's your favorite color? And stuff like that. And then I was like, why are you saying this to me? You my supervisor. Yeah, he took my phone. He took my phone in my face, put his number in there, and called him. And then I was like, you act like you know me. Then he finally confessed that he know me from the dating app. And I was like, that's what got me to talk to him more. I was like, what a coincidence that I seen you on a dating app and now you my supervisor. It was coincidence and it was weird. You know what I'm saying? I was like, now you're my supervisor. I said, but I can't even talk to you now, even if I want to talk to you, because you are my supervisor. He's like, well, that shouldn't stop you from wanting to talk to me. I still want to get to know you and stuff like that. So he was very nice. This man bought me a 55-inch TV. He sent me flowers at work, which we ain't even supposed to have no flowers at work. But he sent me flowers. He asked me, because I just long moved here in this place. He asked me what size TV I wanted for my living room. Cause we hadn't got to like talking off and on, and he'll call me or whatever. And he's like, "What size TV would you like for your living room if you had?" I say, "I don't want no real." No, we did not hit the sheets. Shakira. No, we didn't. Wait. Wait. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. We did not hit the sheets like that. Not like that. But we did hit some kind of form of sheets. He did. I did. I didn't. I ain't do nothing. But anyway, listen to the story, Shakira. I did say wait, because it did a little activity did go on. All I did was, lay there or whatever. But I didn't have to do nothing. All I did was lay there. So anyway, this man bought me a TV. He bought me a table for my house. He bought me when I went out of town. He made sure he got my rental car for me. He even paid for one of my trips out of town. He took me to dinner. I went out to dinner with him one time, and I went to his house one time, and he took me to get a massage. He could have been stalking you before and started working there and then applied. That's possible, because it was such a coincidence. Falls, it really was. And I thought that was just like, how in the hell, how? Damn, I wish I had a shit. Wait, sugar daddy turned a little evil. And then what else he did? I'm gonna name all the stuff he did. He sent me edible arrangements. He sent me flowers to the house. He said, "Do you want me to furnish your house?" I was like, "No, that's too much. You don't need to furnish my house. The TV is enough. And all the other stuff you've done is quite enough." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "So I want you to go to he wanted me to go to Miami with him. And he said he paid for everything already. But you asked me first." He tried to like manipulate a yes out of me, saying, "Well, Talonda, I didn't book this weekend to Miami and we're going on a yacht and all that." I said, "But you never asked me if I wanted to go or not. So now it's like you trying to manipulate my yes." You know what I'm saying? It's like, because you didn't already paid for it and all that, I'm going to feel bad for saying no. So it was like, so I said no anyway. I said, you're not fin to force me into a getaway with you. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "But I got everything all planned out. It's gonna be very romantic." I said, "But I don't want to go." You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I got to do in my life. I don't want to go. This was not part of my plans. Those were part of your plans. I paid a mortgage and a child tuition. That man, at that time, would have. Ooh, you know what else he was doing for me? He could have got fired for what he was doing for me at work. For some reason, they swapped the supervisors. He wasn't my supervisor no more, because I was working in another department. That's what happened. I left to go to another department. So, but it was still in his area. So I was still qualified for the jobs in his department. So what he would do was, every time his shift came on, he'll come in my office and be like, "Well, Talonda, why don't you stay to 6 o'clock? Because I get off at 2. And he was like, "Why don't you just stay to 6 o'clock and I'll pay you top pay from my department, because I just want to come back in and look at you every now and then." And I'm like, "So you're going to pay me for doing a job that I'm not doing, and you're going to pay me the top job just to stay here and sit in my office until 6 o'clock? And I don't even walk out the door with you or nothing. You just want me here until 6 o'clock while your shift is on? Hell yeah, I did it. I sat in there and watched my movies, played my games, tapped around on the computer a little bit. I took that deal, I sure did. Until 6 o'clock every day. It took me a nap. I used to go up there and take me a little nap. All that until 6 o'clock. And I got paid top dollar, to the top pay in that department. I was like, well, okay. I did that for like about 4 months, 4 or 5 months. I got free money for 7 days out of the month. I got free money. So my checks was looking awesome for not doing nothing. He came and picked me up. You talking about at work or my house? He came by the office every now and then to see me at work. But he came and picked me up one time to go to dinner at my house. I don't know if he stalked me after that, because when the shit hit the fan, I found out he was married after all this, y'all. He was end up being married. So when I found out he was married, I stopped going off with him, because he wanted to, after I told him no with the Miami, yes. After I told him no with the Miami, he came to me about a month later say, I want us to fly to LA. He said, your daughter could come too. I'll pay for her too. Like that, I was like, no, you're married. I'm not married. I'm divorced. So he's trying to send me proof of he's getting a divorce. Not divorced, but he's supposed to be getting a divorce. So he was trying to send me text messages between him and his wife, saying how they trying to get a divorce and stuff like that. This is just to try to calm my curiosity, I guess. Try to calm my nerves down. But I was like, I really didn't like you in the first place. Hey, the Directioner family. Hey, how are you? And welcome to the chat. And he was like, we're gonna go to a LA Lakers game. He had to plan the shit all out again. What's up with you? Yes. And he had to plan it out. I said, look, haven't you learned from the first time I don't like when you plan stuff without my permission first? You could tell him, call your wife, let me speak to her and ask. That's right. That's right. They was never divorced. He had me blocked on social media. I didn't notice until afterwards, because he would always look at my my page, but he ended up having me blocked on social. I guess he made it a new page, but he would always look at and steal my pictures off my social media page, and then show me that he stole the pictures off there. Oh, I think this picture is just so beautiful of you. I think this. I said, where in the hell you got them pictures from? Man, you're not Facebook friends. Oh, I be on your Facebook page. But I can't look on his Facebook page because he had me blocked, because he didn't want me to see that he had a whole wife. So I ended up calling it off with him. I told him I didn't want to have nothing to do with him. And he was like, I just want to be your friend and this and that. I was like, no, I don't. I don't mess with married men. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. And so he left me alone for a little while. But every now and then he'll text me with his picture, like I ever thought he was attractive in the first place. He used to be like, look what you missed out on. This is what you could have had. This man right here. So I would never answer. And then he'll send me another picture. See what you missed out on, him and his car. And he'll send me a picture of a new car. You could have had this brand new car right here. But no, you ain't want to do right. And then I finally text him, quit texting me. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Then he goes, look here, he called me a Then Christmas, it was Christmas time or Thanksgiving time or something. He was like, "Merry Christmas, you goat mouth bitch." I said, "That's so childish." Just because I don't want to talk to you, now it's Merry Christmas, goat mouth bitch. You say, "Thank God." Yes, I was so glad I dodged that bullet. And so, yeah, that's exactly what he told me. And then so I did not respond to that. And then so he go text me again about March. He was texting me like every other month. I would say it wasn't March. It was about maybe about February. He was texting me every other month with that crap. And then he'll say, then the last text he texted, he was like, he said, "Solana, just let me take you out. Thank you. Thank you, Directioner family. Thank you. Thank you so much." He said, "Just let me take you out so we can have a talk." I said, "No, you done been cussing me out on previous texts. I don't want to have nothing to do with nothing that you got going on." He said, "Okay, I received that. But it's one thing I need to say to you." I was like, "Oh shit." And he called me, he said, "Look, you bitch." He said, "Look, you bitch. I hope you die on the way to work, and I hope that you catch AIDS. And what else he said? I hope you die. I hope you get." He said, "I hope you get into a car wreck and die on the way to work, and I hope somebody give you AIDS. You bipolar bitch." I was like, "Well, I'm glad I never got into any kind of relationship with him because he's crazy." You know, think for you to say something like that to me just because I turned you down. I don't. What's with these dudes? I don't know, Shakira. That's awful. He would treat you like that just because I didn't want to be his friend. He said, "All I want to be was your friend," and he called me, and then he called me another bitch. After that, I was like, I say, "Look," and I text him back. I say, "You do know that this is harassment, right? All I got to do is show the police that these texts that you keep texting me every other month, threatening me or calling me some kind of names, cussing me out. This is harassment." And then after that, I haven't heard anything from him. But it doesn't mean he has not been riding by my house, because if you're that mad with somebody and you was Facebook stalking me and you knew where I lived, he probably been checking me out. I just don't know what he drives because he got a new car. So I'm like, he could have been in the neighborhood and he could have been picked my ass off, and I would never knew it. But yes, that is that story. And about Between the Sheets thing is he did his thing and I received. There was no giving, just receiving, and then that was it. And he was obsessed just by that little bit right there. So that kind of like irked me a little bit. Imagine being so childish that you telling your ex you want them to die or dead. That's right. He was low-key psycho. I'd leave a police report. But he really wasn't my ex though, because we weren't really dating. Yeah, this is why you got to be careful when somebody is giving you stuff so freely, because you got to realize just how free is that, you know? So now I don't take nothing really from nobody because of that incident, which I had a good sugar daddy before. Oh, good sugar daddy. I don't think I done told the story about my good sugar daddy. I had a good sugar daddy. He ain't asked for no sex. He ain't asked for no touchy. He ain't asked for nothing. People are very crazy and very evil. But yeah, that's why I be careful about who I take stuff from now. I don't even want you buying me a candy bar. If you gon' I buy my own candy bar. I got it. I don't want nothing. When did this happen to my other sugar daddy? To my previous one? That wasn't, the psycho really wasn't my sugar daddy. You have some good story time. I got a whole lot of them, y'all. You be like, girl, really? I mean, you done been through some stuff. I really have. I really been through some stuff. Well, my other sugar daddy was, he wasn't the race. He was a white guy. When did you see this psycho guy? Oh, I saw the psycho guy. That was about 3 years. About 3 years ago. It was about 3 years ago. It probably right at 3 years, or a little bit shorter than 3 years. So it has not really been that long ago. He could be still stalking me today, and I would never know that he's still stalking me. Who knows? But he was highly upset with me. Now the other sugar daddy, he was a good sugar daddy. He was very, very good. He was low maintenance. He was low. I only saw him once a month. And he was great. Absolutely great. Okay, he worked with me too. I can get him back as a sugar daddy, but I don't do stuff like that no more. I'm trying to be a good girl, but I know I can get him back as a sugar daddy, because you can see it in his eyes every time he passed by me. He be like, so when is she gonna talk to me? When is she gonna talk to me? But I just say hey, and I keep going. But this sugar daddy, he issued out within within 3 years time, maybe. No, I don't know how long it's been, but he didn't gave me approximately about 150. Sis, if you gonna take him, then yeah. He done gave me about 150. Just from things, I would say. Some of it was money. Well, the majority of it was money itself. But, hey, Boss Joys. Oh, welcome from the Philippines. Shakira was like, what? About 150. It was about 150. Yes. He gave me 70 at one whop. One whop. Just came and handed me a cashier's check for 70. Here you go. Because I told him I wanted to buy a house. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to buy a house, but I'm kind of scared about it because I'm a single mother. And he's like, well, it's just you and Jada, and you shouldn't have to worry about a whole lot of stuff when you buy the house. Why don't you want to go back to him? I'm scared of the obsession stuff. The little psycho man then put me kind of scared. You know what I'm saying? He was so nice to me. He helped me pay for my daddy's funeral. He gave me 70 at one walk. He done gave me thousands here and there. It's like all I had to do was mention something, and he was there. He paid off he paid off one of my vehicles that was 11 grand, and then he helped me pay off the last little bit of my last vehicle. I basically did that vehicle, but he helped me pay off the last little bit of it though. It don't be worth the money. It don't be worth the money. Pay for my crab leg. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Ma'am, if you get somebody that's too psycho with the, if you get somebody, it's okay to be obsessed. I guess it's okay to be obsessed. But when you're psycho with the obsession, that's not good. That's when it gets scary. But he is not psycho with it, because every time he never worried about. He said once he gave me that money, once it switched from my hand to his, he didn't care anymore. That money is going to win, like it never happened. So he never pressured me about anything. I think I gave him a kiss on the lips, and I let him see my titties once. And we used to go out on a date once a month. And sometimes we'll skip a couple months, but it was always once a month, because he had a set schedule thing. He's a uniform person. So he only wanted to do things on his long weekend, and he only got one of those every month. So that's when he wanted to spend one of those days with me. He had 7 days off though, but he only wanted to spend one day. Talana, you so awesome. He wanted to spend just one of those days with me once a month, and I did it. I mean, why wouldn't I do it? I mean, the man bought me anything I asked for, and I didn't even have to ask. Christmas time, he bought me some of the most expensive gifts, and somebody stole them. I'm still mad about my necklace and my fucking earrings. I had a pool barbecue / pool party. Somebody stole my necklace and my earrings. Them was the most prized possessions I have ever owned. That was the most beautiful necklace I have ever seen in my life. And those earrings, oh, they just brightened up my whole face. They were so shiny. You know what I'm saying? It was, y'all ever had earrings that just bring out your whole face? Those earrings was it. Does he ever ask for any? No, you don't ask for nothing back. Just dinner. He want to go to the movies and go to Longhorn. That is what he wanted to do every time. Movies and Longhorn. Movies and Longhorn. One time I said, stop. No, we're not going to Longhorn this time. We got to go somewhere else. And he went. But it's movies and Longhorn. That's it. And he'll come sit to the house. And we didn't even came in the room. So damn, I almost feel guilty. No, I didn't feel guilty. We decided in the room, watch TV. He'll come home. He'll come back to the house with me, sit down and watch TV, or talk to my daughter or whatever. And then he's like, well, I might as well get on back to the house. He don't try to make not one move, no nothing. I'm not riding that. I haven't ridden that saddle in a while. I know it's still open for me to ride that saddle, but no, if y'all talking about riding that, I'm not riding no saddle. I know I probably get a whole lot more if I ride a saddle, but I don't want to ride the saddle. Boss Joe's. Yes, James got bite is very cool. Yeah, I'm not ready to ride that saddle. Wait, I missed somebody comment. What? I didn't see. I didn't see. I didn't see that comment. Yeah. My sister said, girl. She said, my sister said, girl, hey, if he gave you that much and you ain't give him nothing, she said, I would have been gave him some. She said, oh, because baby, because they don't tell her what you would have got if you would have gave him some. I said, I always made it. I never let him on, so I don't feel guilty because it was never a lead on thing. I don't talk about. I'm telling you, it was never a lead on thing. He always knew what it was. He always just knew that we was just friends. It was never I was leading him on to get his money. He gave it free and willingly. You know what I'm saying? Everything was free and willingly. So I have nothing to feel guilty for because I was always upfront with him. All he wanted to do was be in my presence. And I could just see giving him a bump could have might have turned it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? He might have liked it so much and didn't want to stop getting it. So if you never got it, then you don't got to miss nothing. Yeah. Get him a personal gift or no, I've got him personal gifts. Believe me, I have. Holiday times, I used to buy personal gifts, even though this probably was his money I bought it with. But he's okay, y'all. Let me tell you about this man. This man liked me because I bought him a. That's good not to lead people on. That's too messy. Exactly. I bought this man the prepaid phones where you buy minutes. So you know that had to be at least 7 years ago. I bought him that for Christmas. I bought him that and a camera for Christmas one time. He still uses that phone and he buys minutes. I said, where in the fuck do you buy minutes at now? I didn't know that you could still buy minutes because that's what that phone was. Not prepaid phone, buy minutes. I didn't know you could still do that. And I said, you still have this phone? He still has that phone. Role play with him, dress up like a. That's leading him on, Cookie. That's leading him on thinking that he can get a little bit of the cookie. I'm not trying to give away no cookie. Which it wouldn't be nothing wrong with it if I did. But it's just, I think that's Shakira. That's exactly why I think that he keeps it. Because why do you still want it? Why don't you just go buy your prepaid phone or whatever from Cricket or something like that? You still got this phone that you got to buy minutes on. Just because I gave it to you. At some point, that's going to be useless. That phone is going to be absolutely useless. Then what he's going to do? Just carry the phone with him in his pocket? I see him pull that phone out. I said, you still got that phone? He said, yeah, it works perfectly fine. He said, why? I just go buy the minutes that I need, and the minutes I don't use, I just don't use. I don't hardly use the phone anyway because he's not a technology person. This man don't have cable. This man still has a VCR. He has DVDs on his wall. He look at his antenna is his TV. You walk in his house, it's like a museum. Everything is antique, everything is old. Nothing is new. I don't even think he has a flat screen TV. He will not update nothing for nothing as long as it works. There's no need to get rid of it. That is in his mind. Yes, that's why Shakira, that's why he's the sugar daddy. He is 60. I think he almost retirement rate now. I think he's like 60. He was always 20 years older than me. So he's 64, 65. One of them. Because he always had a 20-year gap on me. I can't remember if it was 21, 22, or just plain 20. So he's at least 64. So I knew he can't want no nookie now if I go talk to him. And make it so bad, this man has no children. And he doesn't have any siblings. And this man has like hundreds of acres of land. He has many bank accounts. His father left him all kinds of stuff and money. But he doesn't have anybody to inherit any of that. I told my sister that. She was like, "Child, I would have been gave him some. I would have been gave him some cooler. Work that body. Work that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. Oh, poor man. Now I feel bad. Let me purchase a few acres. I think most of his acres is in Stark. I think he said he had like 110 acres. When me and him was good, I think he probably done took me off. But he said I was on one of his accounts. One of them. I don't know if he still got me on the account or what. He probably took me off because once I got a boyfriend in between, I think he was a little upset. So he probably took me off. I could get back on, but I don't want to do it like that because karma is a mug, y'all. For real. I really do believe in that. I've been having some really bad luck lately. Hey, YouTube Celebrities TV. Oh, you sexy. oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. Yes, I done had enough. I done had enough with the bad luck. That's probably why I got so many shitty men in my life as it is. So he is not attracting. No. Unfortunately, he is not. But you can stand and look at him though. He's not one of those people like, he ain't no booger wolf, but he's not attractive. He ain't sexy at all. He got this Santa Claus belly. He tall. He got a big soft belly like a teddy bear, whatever. And his legs is not that big. Almost like Humpty Dumpty a little bit, but not quite. And he got a head full of hair. It's all gray. And he wears beard almost Mario-ish, but not really. Not with the curls, but thick. Why not keep him some company? He the poor lonely man some company. I guess you got a point. I can do that, but he don't really his face like Jack Nicholson. No, not really, but kind of, but not really. Okay, Shakira, about the keep it company thing. We have talked about that. When I was in the car accident and I came back, I walked up to his motor and he should have seen the smile on his face. And I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And he was like, I'm doing pretty good. I said, "So how you been? I haven't seen you in months. And why didn't you call me while I was in my car accident? And why didn't you call to check up on me?" He said, "Honey, to be honest, I just don't know what kind of attitude you're going to have. So I just kind of like left it alone. I heard about it." He said, "I'm sorry. I should have called." I said, "Yeah, you should have. And nothing wrong with you calling." And he was like, "Yeah, if it wasn't for this corona, we could start back going out on dates." And I say, "We can. Whenever you're ready, let me know." He never really said anything. I think it's because of the corona or whatever. He probably not trying to do anything. He probably think I'm scared of it or whatever. But ain't nothing wrong with a little company, because I told you that's all he want to do is movies and Longhorn. He's still young. At 64? No. I think this is his last year working. I think he's supposed to stop in, is it December of this year? Y'all still pushing that agenda, ain't you? Y'all still pushing it. You know what? I might see, dude, he still want to go to dinner sometimes, but I don't think I'm going to take anything. Unless he push it on me. You know, he's like, "Here, I want you to have this. I won't take no for an answer. And this is yours." Yeah, I'll do it. for stopping by, Lala. I hope you come back. Well, I'm gonna see what he say. I'll let y'all know. Actually, I see him tomorrow. He's on shift tomorrow. I might wave him down and be like, do you still want? We can go out every 2 months, every 3 months. I don't wanna be obligated to anything. You gotta get him before he leaves work. You right, Shakira. If I'm gonna strike, I need to strike him before he's gone. But I do got his number. I think I still got his number, but I just don't have his cell phone number anymore. Oh, you got to go back to work. Okay. Hope you have a good day at work. I can imagine what time it is over there. Go for the cheesy biscuits. Just be mindful of his feelings. If you don't want to, don't do it. Right. See, I already said I didn't mind going on a date with him, but I just didn't want it to be a casual. No, I didn't want it to be a routine thing. I don't mind going every now and then with you, maybe once every 3 or 4 months, and we just hang out or whatever to our Red Lobster. He don't want no Red Lobster. He want Longhorn. Maybe he's changed, but dude wants Longhorn, all right? Damn the Red Lobster. Damn the cheddar biscuits. Damn the crabs. Right. I would never try to hurt his feelings. I know I have hurt his feelings. Not on purpose. Maybe you can share some of the money. Share? What does that mean? And share it where? Honey, I done spent that. Ah! Cookie, you a bad girl. A very bad girl. And who said he had a long horn? I don't even know if the horn was long or not. I didn't even get to see it. I couldn't even tell you if he was male or female. I just want to purchase some land. Taiwan. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know if any of the land for sale. Share it, girl. That first 70, I paid off my car. Put a down payment on my house. That money is gone. That was about 10 years ago. So, girl, that money is gone. That horn be droopy. Oh, it probably is very droopy. It's cheaper that way. I believe it. I know it's cheaper that way. It's too expensive here. 1 acre. Ooh, that's a lot for 1 acre. My land was an acre and a fourth. And it was like, I paid like 16 grand for mine. But in Orlando, for 1 acre, is 40 G's? Wow. That's a lot for 1 acre. Good Lord. Oh, about time you buy the land, put the house on it. If you get a house built on it, or whatever you go get built on it. Damn, you already in the whole 40 G's though. That makes for a very expensive monthly payment when you're done. That is a hot mess. But you gotta understand where you're at though. I guess Orlando is very busy, but you got to get out in the middle of nowhere if you want it cheap. Where this hardly no and he live in Stark, so I don't even know if you want any of that land. It's mainly like farmland or whatever. He got cattle and shit on it, so he don't pay no taxes on none of that land. Oh, I'm gonna keep him as a friend. I'm gonna always be friendly to him. Always. I just got to get a little bit more friendly, but not overly friendly. I know how far to take it before it seems like it's too much. Yeah, he's a very smart guy. Very smart. Cause that's a lot of land to tend to if you didn't have cattle on it. Cause baby, that would be, you can imagine how much a year he would have to pay for that land. Yes, I've been to his house. He doesn't have a mansion. He has a 3 bedroom house. It was a 3 or 4 bedroom. It's a nice house too. But everything is so antique in there. He only sleeps in his room that he had. He won't sleep in the master room. I think it was his parents' house, but it's a nice house. It's a nice house. It's well built. It's a very nice house, and he only sleep in a room that he always had. He will not switch over to the master, and they had redid the bathroom in the master bedroom. It was so pretty. It was this nice blue, and it just felt like it was in a whole nother house. And the bedroom was nice and big and full, and that bathroom was so nice. I said, why don't you move in this one? Oh no, my bedroom is fine. He doesn't like change. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those persons that don't like to change anything. He just like things for what they are. It's not materialistic at all. But he got so much money and not materialistic. I ain't never seen a person like that before. He is the first person I've seen to have that much and just really don't just won't change. He won't change his ways. That's why I know that we could never be more than just friends, and he doesn't want to be, because if he got close to me and just say I got close to him and I wanted to live with him, he's not going to allow that, because he doesn't want change. We will never be able to live together because of that, because of the change. He would rather give me all his money to help me find me somewhere to live before he let me live with him. It's not a bad thing. It's just he doesn't want to. Next time, try a pottery class with him. Just like, girl, oh, Cookie, you going way too far now. Oh my goodness. And play that song. Is his house secluded? No. But it is spaced out from other houses. It's not secluded though. He had this one little sausage dog for the longest. I don't even know if that dog's still alive or not, or he got another sausage dog. But only family he got is his stepmama, and she didn't went and got her another husband. So he go down there on holidays. He still go down there on holidays, and it's not even his mom. It's tragic what happened to his mom. I think his mom killed herself in that room. I think that's why he won't move in that room. And his daddy ended up moving on to somebody else. But I think his daddy was a little racist because his daddy was alive when me and him first started talking. And his daddy tolerated me, but I don't think he was really all that open arms, but he tolerated me. He wasn't mean to me or nothing, but he kind of told me that his daddy was kind of like not into the mixing of the races. Not saying he was blatantly racist, but he just didn't like the dating outside your race sort of thing. So he was kind of like nervous to bring me around his family, but he ended up doing it anyway, because I went to Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, one of them. Oh no, really? That's not good to hear. Yeah, I think that's why he won't go in that room. But because I asked him, do he even go in there? He said no. So I don't even think he touches anything in there. I don't even think he cleans up in there. I don't think he does anything in there. It just the room. And the room didn't seem dirty or nothing. It just seemed like it just wasn't used. And then you got two other rooms, and you don't only go into that one room, and that's your room, and that's been your room for the longest. But it's a nice house though. He can leave that house to me if he want to. You know, I'm good. I go live right in that mug too. As long as there ain't no ghosts up in there. I'll go right there and live in it. I sure will. Do me some upgrades. Upgrade some of that ancient stuff to modern. He said, Mom, sad man down. Not if girl, yeah. Ain't no telling what's going around the house. Woo. I don't know. The mama and the daddy done died. But I don't think the daddy died in that house, but the mama did. I'd be a little skeptical about that kind of stuff, you know? Because we done lived in a haunted house. Sage, burn some sage. I burn sage every single day. Every single day. I lived in a haunted house, so I was told. I never saw the ghost, but my sister saw the ghost. Well, she claimed she did anyway. When I would say I was about maybe 6 years old. Listen to that talk I gotta hear this. Grandma Katie house, Tawana. We stayed at her house when we was getting our house remodeled. We had, yes, haunted house. Yeah, we had stayed at her house over there by Jenkins. Remember the house she had over there by Jenkins? That house, even my mama said it was haunted. Even she said it was haunted. I never saw anything. Me and my daddy never saw nothing. Yeah, not the one behind Domino's. Not that one. Not that one. It was the one. It was the one before she went to the one behind Domino's. It was the one by Jenkins gym. Jenkins Middle School gym. You too young to remember that house. I Yeah, it was way before your time because when we lived there, I was a good 6 years old. So you know, it was 6 or 7 years old. But I do remember the ghost used to slap my mama when my daddy used to go off to work. He used to leave off of work early in the morning, and she said the ghost used to slap her, get on her and slap her. These are the stories that were told to me. Yes, yes. I don't know why they slapped her ass, but they were slapping her. but but I do remember this happening, but I never saw anything. You know what I'm saying? My sister, I'm not lying. My mama couldn't do nothing but be scared. She couldn't do anything. It's like we couldn't move because we didn't have anywhere to go. Our house was getting remodeled, so we had to stay there. I was like, where could we go? But I do remember me and my sister. It seemed like we had to sleep on the floor for some reason. I remember it. It was a pallet on the floor. No, my mama was not the my mama felt. She didn't see. She felt. This is some good ish. Me and my sister was laying on the floor in a room, and I think it was on a pallet. I don't remember it being a bed. It didn't feel like it was a bed. It could have been a bed, but it did not feel like no bed. So we was laying there, and it was in the middle of the night. We was asleep, so it was in the middle of the night. So she woke me up. My oldest sister, Pie Tawana. She gonna wake me up. Get up, get up. Don't you see her? I was like, yeah. Huh? Who? Who? Shit. And she was like, you see her. Don't you see her? She got a suitcase and she got on a hat and she was finna go on a trip. Don't you see her? I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, she's right in the doorway. Don't you see her? I'm like, I don't see shit. I didn't see anything. But she described that woman to the T. She was like, that woman had on a hat, like she was finna get ready to go on a trip, and she had a suitcase, and she had on a suit, a skirt suit with a big hat and a suitcase in her hand. I never saw that ghost, but she saw that ghost. She was like, look. I'm like, oh, girl, I don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad. I think some people have the eye for that, and some people do not. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I fucking don't. Because I don't want the eye for it. I don't know what's going on in people's life to make them have an eye for it. And I don't want it. So the lady was leaving her abusive husband. Possibly, Tawana. She didn't hit my sister. He didn't hit my sister. He only hit my mama. That was it. He only hit her. And she just sat there because she was scared. Woo was just like laying there. And she sat up. And she tried to get me to get up and look. And I'm getting up and looking like, where? But it was like nowhere to be found. He was hitting her and your mama. He wasn't hitting. I don't think he hit her. She never said he hit her. But my mama said she got slapped. No, the lady. Oh, the lady hit. Oh, you're right. You could tell you be listening to water because that is good. Because I never thought about it that way. Because the lady was leaving and she had her suitcase. And my mama was getting slapped every time my daddy left. She only got slapped when he was there was no slapping. But when he left, that's when the slapping starts. No, this is what she told me. I ain't never seen no ghosts. I never felt no presence. I never any of that. We got to go on the ghost hunters. Right. I don't want to go on the ghost hunters. Y'all can have that. If y'all that curious, have at it. But Talonda is not doing that because I don't want the eye for it. He does. Oh no. I'm glad I ain't got it. Oh my gosh. What have you seen? I don't want it. Thank God I don't have it because I don't want it. That'll freak me out. I just can't. I'll be so scared just looking around. All I see is fucking ghosts doing their thing. No. Even if the ghost is not even bothering me or doing something also, I don't want to see it. Period. Mm-mm-mm. But yep, that is the story of the ghost. I thought we didn't told that story before, Tawana. But I guess I didn't. I got so many stories. So many stories. Some people can see, others can hear. And some people can feel, obviously. Say when he was for grandma a lot, he woke up one time and told me she said to give me back my glasses. What? I don't, Shakira, me and you in the same boat. Y'all can have your gifts and have fun with them, but I don't want it. Oh my goodness, give her back the glasses. How did you feel? I mean, what did you say? I mean, what did you say to that? Like, I mean, what kind of response can you have for that? It is. It's very scary. The thought of it is just is wild. The thought of it. I don't even want to feel no. I don't want to see nothing moving, no wind blowing. You know how people get cold in some areas. I don't want none of that. I don't want nothing. I want to be totally oblivious. Totally oblivious, ignorant to the fact I don't want no signs, nothing. I don't need for you to blow nothing, no papers up. I don't need for you to do nothing. Just keep me oblivious. It's like then we were in the living room and he told me and my mom, she was in the kitchen looking at us. Oh my God. Oh no. I told him thank you. He must be was finna break. Ooh, that is so scary. I know that's grandma and grandma was a sweetheart, but it still freaks me out. It just freaks me out knowing that. Katie, where you been? I'm fine. You fine with it? I, if it's grandma, sure, because she is the sweetest person on this earth. She was never mean. I've never seen her raise her voice, and she was always nice. Now, grandma, sure, just long as that's who it is. You know what I'm saying? When my grandpa was alive, every year for his birthday, we drop his cake as a tradition. Haha, it was accident one year, and we continued it. We drop, so y'all just keep dropping just cakes, edible cakes, just dropping them. I was taking a walk. He has told my mom of people in her house. Not people in her house. His dad saw someone in her house and thought it was me. Few years after he passed, it was my grandpa's birthday. My mama accidentally dropped the cake and she looked up in the window for a second and the reflection of, ooh, y'all. y'all freaking me out. Oh my goodness. Oh. Gracie was like, huh, mommy? So you went for a walk this time of night, Katie? Where did you walk to? What? You didn't take her with you, did you? Didn't you see my message? You say you went for a walk. Yeah, I just saw that you was taking a walk. I didn't see nothing else. So you was taking a walk by yourself. So my mama started crying. It's a bad feeling because it's not only scary, but it's also very, yes. I think seeing a loved one, that is very sad. And it's like that is, and scary. Very, very scary. Because if you watch because if you think about horror movies, like they show you what you want to see, but is that really them? You know what I'm saying? That would be my skepticism. Is that really them, or is that some kind of entity just showing me what they think I want to see? I'm not gonna try to communicate with shit. No. I was saying my high ass was trying to teach her math, and my lecture went from teaching her addition to now that, oh Lord, girl, you was on them trees. Them trees was very high. I don't know, you should really write a book seriously. Oh no, child, my book would be so long. I have to put part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. I started teaching her English halfway through. Oh Lord. He said there's a white man here in overalls with a bald head. With descriptions like that. Maybe people breaking in. The homeowner's handyman. Hello. Thank you. Thank you and welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. He said, I think I have a weed addiction. Yeah, I think so. Because if you're trying to teach somebody math and you teach them nouns and verbs, and yeah, that's a good indication that I think so. Mm-hmm. But I guess if you're gonna have a addiction, there's nothing wrong with it being that addiction. I think I prefer you to have that addiction against. It's better than alcohol, and it's better than other things. Me too. You missed my other comment. I did, Katie. That's not an addiction. They say people use it for. Let me go back and look. He said overalls. I said a message. He said a man and a woman in my mom's house, and they wore a mask. No, I did miss that. They had on a mask. I got Jason and Michael Myers up in that mug. He thought it was a woman because it was Michael Myers, and Michael Myers looked kind of like Mariah Carey mask. Maybe that's what that was. Katie, that's I don't know, but that's scary. I mean, it does sound like somebody breaking in, but it's a woman too. I guess women can be burglars as well, but once you think of burglars, you really think of men. But they was wearing masks for what? That is odd and spooky. Okay, if you look at Michael Myers' mask, it looked like some form of Mariah Carey a little bit. I mean, the face looked a little Mariah Carey-ish. The cheeks and stuff. You know how puffy her cheeks and stuff is? Just look at the Michael Myers mask. That is very, I know. Now I got to go to bed thinking about ghosts. It ain't nobody home but me. My daughter is at work. I blame you guys. How did we get to talk about ghosts anyway? It's because of me, wasn't it? Yeah, it was because of me. Speaking of Michael Myers, I dress up like him for a photo shoot on my channel. And it's coming up this Saturday. It pays well. I'm going to have to check that out. I want to see that photo shoot. His dad is the same way. His dad sees them. I've just accepted it. Whoo, child. That is something else. How you supposed to know the difference between someone's hallucinating and someone seeing ghosts? I don't know. I take it all as they see it. Because usually when kids see stuff, I kind of want to believe it. Because kids don't usually make up stuff like that. Maybe imaginary friend. And sometimes you got the word of wonder about the imaginary friend too. Is this somebody really talking to you, or is this somebody that's imaginary? Because my daughter had an imaginary friend. Because I could have sworn that he was a real person, but you never know. Like how we know that difference between schizophrenia and psychotic mediums. Oh, psychic medium, not psychotic. Why I read that psychotic. Psychic mediums. Right. You can't there probably is no difference. And what if there isn't a difference? Schizophrenia probably is mediums. I scared the fire out of some kids. Just check it out, and their parents bring them for that. Oh, so you get paid to scare folks. I thought you were saying you was getting paid for this photo shoot, but you getting paid you getting paid to scare them children. It's a good little gig. I told him not to talk to them, watch them, but not exactly. Exactly, Tawana. That is good advice. Good advice. Don't never engage. Don't do that. It's a photo shoot as well. I'm gonna have to check that out. Homeowner's handyman. Is he scared of them? How old is he? I hope all of us check it out. If they like Michael Myers. I love scary stuff, but I don't want to see no ghosts, though. I'm a chicken when it comes to that kind of stuff. Caden should be, I want to guess his age before she say it. I think Caden should be like 10 or 11. Dang, I was one off. But it's been happening since he could talk. Oh my gosh. I was sure hoping I guess it, but no, I said or 11. I should have said 11 or 12. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to have the 7 more minutes. I didn't realize I was on here for 3 hours. Why y'all ain't tell me I was on here for 3 hours? Now he's scared or he thinks it's normal. They frighten him. He's a kid and he's okay with it. What? How can you be okay with? Well, some people stronger than others because, baby, I'd be somewhere in the loony bin. For real. They're like, what's wrong with you? I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. I can't. You can't do anything about it. You really can't. But they just go have to have me in a loony bin, or I just have to be home fully medicated, give me some disability, because I wouldn't be able to function. I see Shakira. Shakira needs to know. Ugh. See, and I think that's another thing too. I think when kids are like that, when they're gifted like that, they are prone to that kind of stuff because their mind don't think like regular people. You know what I'm saying? They already ahead mentally. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know what? To be honest, a lot of people that's like, did y'all notice that most? I'm not trying to say that this about my little cousin or anything, but mostly when somebody is like either gifted seeing things, they're so smart. And think about all the psychos and the serial killers in the history. Those people were super intelligent. That their intelligence was a little bit too much for them at times because they were so smart. They knew so much more than everybody that it drove them crazy. You know what I'm saying? So now they know they can pop this and plan this out and get away with it because they're smarter than everybody else. Not saying that's gonna happen to our friend little Kaden, but that's a lot of them are so smart, and that's why they see things beyond what a regular mind sees because their mind is so active. Say, does he ever believe something that's not true, like a delusion or something, that somebody gonna come get him or something? His great grandmother on his dad's side told me they'll always be with his dad. Oh, okay. It probably is. Girl, once he hit the 6th grade, he was smarter than me. I mean, average 6th grader, okay? The 6th grader today. The 6th grader today is smarter than me. So, not wiser than me, but more educated. I'm going to just put it like that because the stuff they know, child, please. Well, I'm not gonna say smarter than me. I'm just gonna say they got a little bit more education than I do. Cause I have to. They getting taught with it now. I have to sit there and wreck my brain. What do I remember from my books? What do I remember from school? Hardly anything. All I know is about adult life now. What I have did in my adult life. All that stuff back there in school, child, please. I'd be straining my brain trying to figure that out. Some of it I know, but some of it he doesn't see them all the time. But when someone shows themselves, he tell you, "Oh my goodness, man, whew." Have you seen one in your house? No one comes after him. We stay too prayed up over here. He's never seen one in your house, has he? I done touched these braids 500 times. Yes. Oh, yes, the man in the overalls. Ooh. Ooh. So schizophrenia is paranoia, right? Isn't that kind of paranoid that you schizophrenia is when you hear voices and voices talking to you and it make you paranoid and you see things? That's what schizophrenia is, right? Shakira trying to get to the bottom of this shot. We love the channel. Gotta go get early. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. I'm gonna make sure I go check you out. Just leave. Try. No, I'll find you. I'm gonna have to go back in the live to find your name. because I did not write it down. I was going to say leave a comment somewhere, but you already commented in the live. So it's like I'm going to have to come back in the live to find your name so I could click on it. I wish I would have had my other phone in here because I could have did it while I was on here, but my other phone is in the car. So that doesn't do me any good right now. It's the hallucination. It's the hallucinating and the delusions. So thinking things are true when they ain't, like thinking the government coming after them or they have new messiahs. The man left a handprint on the shower door. I had a few words with him. I told him this ain't the house he wants to play in. He ain't welcome, so don't test me. I am so scared right now. You took a picture of it. I am so scared right now. I'm just so scared right now. Oh. Oh, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. Woo. Can she see it? Shakira. Why? Because that freaks me out. I wish I would have never had this conversation. Now I got to go to bed scared and shit like a little kid. Shakira wants to see that picture, Tawana. I was asleep with the lights on for a couple of nights. Because if it had me in this bitch scared, exclude the cord. What am I supposed to do with that cord, girl? Yes, you will. Because, baby, as soon as they're going to talk about that shit, I'm out. You will, let's go see it. Did you really see it for real? Did it have a knife? Was Jason really down there? I want to see Jason. Is his feet big? That's Shakira. I want to know what happened. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, I'm finna get ready to get off. I've been on here for 3 hours. I gotta go to work in the morning. I'm gonna have to talk to y'all tomorrow. I guess this is a. I think I'm gonna get on about 6 o'clock tomorrow. He's spooked. I bet. Hey, Benoy. Benoy, you come in when I'm finna get off. Because 4:30. Oh, I am spooked. Hell yeah, I'm spooked. When is Halloween? I'm sleeping with my light on. I wish I had a night light because I'm going to turn on my light in the closet. Yes, ma'am. No. I'm not going to wake up in the middle of the night to total darkness and I'm telling what my mind going to manifest. I don't need no manifestations. I do, Shakira. I do. I had took a break about a couple months ago, but I used to try to go. At one time I was going every day. So I go pretty often. You really fun, girl. I love your personality and you so. Oh, Shakira's so nice. Don't make me flip my hair, Shakira. Look what you made me do. Flip my hair. Oh my god. Thank you, ma'am. If you ain't see as a kid, you ain't gonna see now. Whew. Child, I don't give a fuck what you say. I ain't trying to chance it. I ain't trying to chance it. You just like them people trying to. This is how people get killed. Somebody else try to tell them, "Girl, ain't nothing down there. You want don't if you don't believe it, ain't gonna happen." And I end up getting gutted, or even worse. So the ghost come tap me on my damn shoulder. Oh no 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 no! I might get slapped. Whenever I feel a presence, I always leave the situation. That's a smart idea, Shakira. Smart idea. Like I heard footsteps behind me when I was on a walk and I. Ooh, oh God. Y'all is scared the shit out of me. For real. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm dead serious. I'm scared. A big ass baby. My scary ass. Oh my gosh. I be talking all that trash. All you got to do is talk about ghosts and demons, and I'm done. You want to shut me up? That's how you do it. So I don't believe this. Tawana, everybody has a weakness, okay? Everybody has a weakness. I do. I love horror. Like, I don't mind like paranormal activities. Ghosts I can tolerate kind of, as long as they're not malevolent spirits or whatever. I can tolerate that. But I don't like when they possess people. See, when it gets to demons and possessing stuff, it has to be totally far-fetched. That is why I love horror when it's absolutely fiction. I love the Michael Myers, the It, the monsters eating stuff that's not, could never ever happen. And that's the stuff I watch. But if it can be true, I don't too much fuck with it. I sure am, Shakira. I sure am. You sleeping in the fire. And then when that I get tired, it will be peeping through the, waking up, looking around and shit. Yes. There was no around, maybe. Girl, that probably was an animal. But honey, yes. Whew, I love scary movies, but it has to be zombies and stuff like that. Don't be crying laughing at me. But all that other shit, child, if it can remotely be true, my mind is already racing. My mind is like, you don't need to be fucked up with that at all. I ain't no ma'am. Ask my sister. My sister know I love scary movies. I even give her scary movies to watch. We all into the zombies, to this and that. I'll watch that all day long. But when she say she already know, yeah, I got a possession movie. She's like, I know you ain't gonna watch that. You'll watch everything but that. Everything but that. I would not. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And if I accidentally watch one, you tell my somebody be scared all night long. I had watched The Conjuring. I thought before you go, are Haitians known for being fun size? I've never had a Haitian. Unfortunately, I've never had a Haitian. And I've never heard nobody talk about a Haitian. So, I don't know. Okay, I like The Conjuring. The Conjuring is very scary, but it took me 3 weeks, 3 weeks to leave my door open. You know when she say, "Look, she's standing right behind the door." 3 weeks, I would not leave a door cracked or a door open. My doors had to be closed. Y'all go to hell. You and Shakira both go to hell. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh hell to the no. Ain't nothing to pull my fucking feet. Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all gonna have me up all night. I got to go. I got to go to bed. If I can go to bed because of Tawana and Shakira with her curious ass. I don't even know. But I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna be on here. Hey, Tawana, I'm just playing. But I am gonna be a little bit scared. I ain't lying about being a little bit scared, but it's not gonna be that bad. It's gonna have me thinking I'm gonna have to watch me some cartoons and some shit to get my mind off of it. Something funny, something hilarious, or something like that. Something to get my mind off of it. You up in the dark now, girl. I'm gonna go turn on my closet light, turn off this overhead light, and I'm gonna go to sleep like that. I'm not finna sit in no dark and go to sleep. That is not what we finna be doing. That is not what's happening over here. Jada ain't home either. I'm home by myself. So every little noise, I'm because I know she's not here. I'm like, what the fuck? Cartoons, Cocomelon. Go to this bitch with Cocomelon. I'm watching it too. I go to sleep. Whew. Y'all, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I gotta go. I'm gonna be on here. I've been on here another hour. I keep fooling around with y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow about 6 o'clock. Shut up, Tawana. Shut your mouth. This is why I don't fool with you now. Good night.